Today's video is going to be a closeout of February paycheck number 1. I have not really done a video like this before, so let's just dive right in. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. My name is Christine. I am a single mom of 2 adult kids. I am just trying to get by. I'm in my 40s, not much to say for retirement savings, and I'm still trying to pay off debt. So if you want to follow along as I juggle those things, keep watching. So in my budget with me video, I pretty much just went over the left side. I did show the right side, but I didn't do much with it in that video. So I'm going to show you line by line, and I'm not like keeping things secret. There it is. It's just a lot of data, a lot of information. So if I cover it up, I can go line by line. So here we go. Here are my fixed expenses. I'm going to start with the rent, etc. So water, it was due on the 14th of February. I estimated $100, but the actual was $44.30. And here I put which account I paid it out of. So here it says G1, which matches here because that is the account that I pull from. Anything left over from there will stay there, and it gets used towards next month's bills or the next paycheck's bills. Here I have just bills. So these are the bills that are not rent, PG&E, or water. I have iCloud that was due on the 8th of February for $10, and that did come out in $9.99. It was auto deducted from Chase, but I did use my G1 account, again, this one, bills, to pay that Chase card to zero. So here's AppleCare. I did renew my AppleCare coverage for my phone because I am not planning to buy a new iPhone for a while. And it's just something that I want to keep in case, I need to change the battery or there's a breakage of some sort and I don't want to shell out, another $1,000 or so for a new phone. Yeah, so this is my choice. It ended up being $13.49. Again, that was paid through Chase. And again, I used my bills money to cover that expense. Here's financial aid. It really should say like student debt or something, but whatever. I budgeted $455. The amount due was $382.68 because I had been paying on one of them like extra. So it was just showing this was due. I went ahead and paid what I normally would have paid and then some. So this is from G1, from the bills, and also my sinking funds right here. So I had this extra debt payment for $501. I think I only used the $500. I left the $1.72 in there. So my total paid to financial aid was $955. And for vision, I was supposed to pay $37, but then I did cancel it and let them know that I had the same, I had a second account with the same provider, so they credited me $219.54, and that was towards my Bank of America credit card. So that was really nice. Not only did I not have to pay it, I got money back. Apple TV, I was gonna pay $7. Actually, they increased, I believe, to $10, but I canceled it, so that was a $0. Car insurance was $61. I paid $61, and that came out of this G1 account right there. So all in all, I paid $819.94. But remember, $500 of that came from a sinking fund here. So here is future me. I budgeted $300 to my Roth IRA, and that's what came out. And that's here from my sinking fund. I set it aside and it went directly, or after I set it aside, it then went to my Roth IRA. I had saved up $100 for a 12-month CD right here in Christine Invest. So this initial $100 here is what this is for. And then I had added another $100, and that was for my 9-month CD. And then that $50 right here went to my robo investing through Ally. But that's not all. I noticed that the CD rates have been dropping. So I did open up a 6-month CD with an extra $100. I forget where I pulled that from. I think, oh, it's right here. So it came out of my hair. I had budgeted $100 for my hair, but I ended up putting it in my 6-month CD instead. So all in all, for future Christine, $650. This is not including my 403b contributions because that comes directly out of my paycheck. Moving down here, I've got my daughter's bills under other. So for rent, I budgeted $1,664. That's like rent. That's some of the utilities, pet rent. I forget what else. Anyway, it was $1,699.95. I wrote this in because my daughter did pay me back $825, so that's like half the base rent, which is fine. It's, better than nothing, I guess. She's still trying to get on her feet, so every little bit helps. Here, PG&E, I did pay her PG&E. I had $150 credit on my Old Navy card. That came from, where did that come from? Oh, there was a refund on my credit card from the testing, like California testing fee. So I went ahead and paid the PG&E with that card. That way, even though it was $187.35, I only really paid $37.35 out of pocket because there was already credit on that account. Renter's insurance, the apartment complex changed their policy holder or policy provider, whatever. That ended up being $16.66. And I charged that also on my Old Navy card, which I then paid with, I think this right here. So Ally daughter's bills. Yeah, so, here I wrote in the $825 that she paid me back. So all in all, I spent $1,078.96 on my daughter's bills. So here I've got the daughter's bills. Yeah, so theoretically I should still have money in there, right? I think overall I did well. I was able to stay under budget in these two categories. If you don't count the $500 that I took out from my sinking fund, even if I don't give myself credit for this refund right here, I'm still at about $539 in this whole bills category, so I am under budget there. Here I'm a little bit over budget, but that's okay because I took it out of a sinking fund over here. And here I am also under budget, mainly because my daughter did pay me back for half of that rent. So if I were to change anything, if I were to want to do anything better, it really would be like giving myself more money for myself, like for things that I need or want. I guess I don't really need my hair done or need a haircut or colored, but I really would like to. My grades are coming in, and yeah, it just makes me feel better when I can get my hair done. So I'm definitely going to focus on that. Not focus on that, but I'm going to think more about it and be more mindful in giving myself money for the things that I want to do for myself. Doing a budget closeout is really important, so that you can look back at what you did in the last 2 weeks or in the last month or whatever period of time you're assessing, and just to see where you did well and where you could do better, and all those things. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Let me know in the comments, like, do you do a closeout of your budget? Do you look back and see how you did and see if like what you had budgeted was accurate? Anywho, I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.